About that morning exercise program, and I thought I'd run through it real quick for you here. And the good thing about it is it's on the bed. I mean, I don't even get out of bed hardly. I roll up onto the surface and I lay down. I switch from being this way, obviously, to this way, and take advantage of the fact that it's half awake. And I start out with using my foot circles and whatnot. Ankles are so important to get things going. You all of a sudden you begin to feel all the stretching and all your ligaments all the way up into the hips and whatnot, so that's good. Twisting sideways and so forth and so on. Nice thing about it is that you can use the softness of the covers so that you can get a little bit of resistance. You can dig into them, so you can bring elbow to knee and cross side diagonals and whatnot by pushing into the soft surface, so that makes it kind of gives you a little bit of resistance, even more so than like say water or something like that. So I started out with that. Started out with the toes and so forth, and may come up here and do something like this, and then I go into a extensor flexor routine that I showed you before. So we pull the elbows into and pin the shoulder blades back, lift the head up, lift the tailbone up, and bring the knees into the surface. Elbows and knees are both into the surface. Then do like 2 or 3 of these, and then let that rest, and follow that by 3 or 4 flexions. Let me start out by doing forehead to hands. I drive my forehead like as if I'm going to connect my forehead and my pubic bone together, and then foreheads and knees and foreheads and feet. So you push in, down to the knees, down to the feet, so forth. Go back and forth like that. The flexion extension combination, using the soft surface to make it happen. I go through a couple rounds of those, and then I'm starting to wake up a little bit by that time, so I start doing some hand work. I spread my hands as far as possible, and I'll be turning so forth like this, here, 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 and then you can do figure eights with the hand. You're laying down here, and at the same time you can start doing cross-lateral things with your hips and arms and legs. Again, the surface is so great. You can push your elbows into the bed and pull your feet into it, or pull your knees into it, and give you that little bit of isometric, isotonic exercise for brief moments. You're starting to wake up. I'm not even on the floor yet, and then I whip out onto the floor like so, and I go into cats and dogs, or cats and cows. Do about 10 of these, cats and cows, and now I'm doing flexor extension rapidly back and forth. Do those, and then I do sideways, look at the foot. So now I'm doing laterals. Do about 10 or so of each one. Click this way, and then hand elbow to elbow. Do about 10 again, each one, 6 to 10, whatever it feels like. And then leg raise. Again, 6 to 10 real quick ones. Boom, 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 boom. I like to snap a couple. Then I go down my elbows and just move for a little bit of hip work here. So I just do about, again, 6 to 10 each side. And then extend the stretch, opposite sides. Reaching forward, reaching back. Lay down on the floor and do a little bit of pec work. Roll up, keep your shoulder down and your arm down. Roll up and look this way. Roll up, look this way. Pressing, pulling, stretching across the chest muscles. And roll over. And get kind of an X kind of motion here, where you're kind of reach, push and reach both sides, so you're getting a good walking motion in here. And then extend up, a pelvic lift with a walk. Do about 10 or so of these kind of jobs. As you continue to work as your extensors, reach back and do a little bit of a wrestler's kind of arch. And then wrestler's arch with foot on ropes. So forth like so. And then for the final thing, then what I usually do is another plank. I'll start out with a wide plank. That works and sets the hips a little bit. And then I'll hold for this for maybe count of 30. And then I'll move it in. And sometimes I even do a thing where I'm like this, where I actually push myself across the floor as I'm getting ready to go downstairs as the final motion. And total body workout takes about 8 minutes at the least. 5 to 8 minutes to do real quickly. Great way to start the day. Every day you know you're starting right out of the bed, so it's a great place. I mean, it's just the perfect way to get some work in before you do anything else, so you don't have to worry about later on committing to something. Touch all your nervous system bases, wake everything up, and go from there.